Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital recap reveals that Nina Reeves decided to set an escort trap for Drew Cain while Lois Cerullo told an adoption agency lie. At Lulu Spencer's new house, Laura Collins stopped by and realized Dante Falconeri was there helping her get settled in. After Laura left, Dante and Lulu did some bonding outside before she got a call from the Longview banner. Lulu had submitted some story pitches to them, so she informed Dante that they wanted her to write the one on adoption. At the Quartermaine Mansion on Wednesday's GH episode, Brooklyn Quartermaine and Harrison Chase gave Lois updates on their adoption plans. Lois was rattled when she learned Chase and Brooklyn wanted to use the same agency that helped Brooklyn put her baby up for adoption. At one point, Ned Quartermaine popped up with questions, so Brooklyn and Chase filled him in on their desire to adopt and start their family together. Lois sought Gloria Cerullo's advice over the phone since they didn't actually use an adoption agency when they handed off Giovanni Gio Palmieri. That's why Lois eventually told Chase and Brooklyn that the adoption agency she used shut down 15 years ago. At the Metro Court, Tracy Quartermaine wrote Ezra Boyle a check since she supported his side in the referendum and Sonny Corinthos' takedown. Once Laura Collins arrived and realized Tracy was making Ezra an ally, she warned that getting rid of Sonny wouldn't eliminate organized crime. In fact, Laura suggested that someone far worse could rise up and ultimately mentioned Jen Sidwell's name. Nearby, Nina and Portia Robinson talked about Drew being a master manipulator, so they needed to turn the tables and lure him into a trap. A gorgeous blonde joined Ezra at the bar, so Nina recognized the woman and approached her soon after. Nina met Jacinda and acted like she must be a model, so she handed over her crimson card to discuss opportunities. Once Nina rejoined Portia, she admitted the woman was actually an escort who'd been caught on hotel security and removed multiple times. Nina hinted about having a job for Jacinda, so it sounds like this escort will play a role in the upcoming trap for Drew. At Drew's house, he assured Willow Corinthos that everything was in place for him to be Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos' legal guardian if the kids couldn't be with Michael, and something happened to Willow. Willow tried to pump the brakes a bit and felt the next step was going to see Michael at his clinic in Germany. This would give Willow a chance to see Michael's current condition for herself, and not just rely on Carly Spencer's word on his recovery news. Plus, Willow wanted to hear Michael's side of the story regarding the divorce and custody situation. Drew made a prediction that Willow wouldn't like what Michael had to say and wondered where all this was coming from. Willow admitted that Jason Morgan urged her to go see Michael, so Drew eventually conceded that maybe it was a good idea. Although Drew wanted to accompany Willow on her trip, she felt she had to fly solo on this. Drew assured Willow of his support, but his expression certainly didn't seem supportive over her shoulder as they embraced. Even so, Drew kept up the charade and ultimately let passion erupt in bed with Willow. At Carly's place, she told Jason about her plans for the custody hearing and flipped out when he confessed that Willow was going to see Michael in Germany. Carly argued that Tramp would just cry and manipulate Michael, who was still in love with Willow and wouldn't be able to see the change in her. Jason had more faith in Michael and suggested he might be the only person who could help Willow see the bad choices she was making. Nevertheless, Carly stood by her decision to have Diane Miller push for the custody hearing date and refused to let Willow keep Michael from his children. General Hospital spoilers say there's much more drama to come as Willow prepares for a clinic visit, so stay tuned.